It's not often you hear a game get an official expansion pack 12 years after the original release. What's up, YouTube? Farmhouse the Adequate Gamer here, and welcome to Postal 2 Paradise Lost. After that travesty that was Postal 3, which didn't even have the original voice actor, Mr. Rick Hunter is back to officially voice the character of the dude.
What the hell is that supposed to be?
This expansion takes you on another 5-day spree of doing, well, random crap, which is exactly what the original Postal 2 was. If this had come out a year after the release of Postal 2, it probably would have got ridiculed for being nothing more than just more of the same.
Nope.
But 12 years later, more of the same ain't a bad thing. Especially if you're a fan of classic PC games like myself. It's the same old Unreal 2 engine with the same old graphics, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So I'm not going to show off too much of the expansion, but what I will tell you is you start the game off, well, after the apocalypse, and you're looking for your dog. Now, if you're not familiar with Postal 2, it was a very controversial game when it came out, mainly for the high level of violence and the lowbrow humor. And it's all back, baby. The blood, the piss, and the poop, it's all here.
You've got to be fucking kidding.
Oh, did I mention vulgar language? There's a lot of vulgar language in it as well. But I don't want you to think that those are the key elements that make this a good game. It's actually a lot of fun to play. It's a fun game. But I fully understand why people do not like this game. There's a lot of people that hate this game, say it's like the worst game. And it's such a controversial game that I totally support anyone's decision to not like this game, because it's one of those games you love it or you hate it kind of deal. And I kind of love it. Well, I don't love it, but I like it anyways. So anyways, let's get into this mission here. I'm at like an animal control shelter, and I found out that these scientist dudes are actually doing animal testing, and I'm not cool with that. I'm totally not cool with that. Not just the game, but totally in real life too. What are you yelling about? There you go. Now you got something to yell at. Yeah, there's some of that violence for you. I just turned that guy's brains into friggin' mincemeat. But yeah, this game's good. I don't know. Something about it's got that classic PC game feel to it, and it's not linear. Some of the missions can be a little, what the heck? Moving on. Some of the missions can be linear, but the open world is really cool.
Those little simians are looking restless. Maybe I ought to let them out for some fresh air.
Look at this guy. Oh, I accidentally kicked him in the head. He's got a gun. It's a monkey with a gun and like a machine in his brain. Wow. Wow, this game's messed up, man. But that's what this game is. So, yeah, I gotta... Oh, hey, little dude, where are you going? Are you on my side? I hope you're on my side. Look at that. Friggin' things, his brain sticking out. That's just... Oh, and he's seeking revenge, baby. This guy's on my side. Yeah! Well, he's pissed. Oh. That's what you get for testing on animals. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let the monkey kill all these guys. Except for him. He's mine. I got full health here. Let's keep going. Wow. This little dude, oh, he's my little helper monkey, really. I should just let him do the brunt of the work. Ow! Oof! Alright, we still gotta take these guys out. What, the SWAT team? Oh, they call it cops. I think it said SWAT anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and grab some of that health that I saw earlier.
I feel better already.
There we go.
Really works.
I really love that even after 12 years, Rick Hunter's voice is like the exact same. He sounds the exact same as he did in Postal 2. It's pretty awesome that he's back for this too. Oh, there's more of these little guys. My minions, my army of monkeys. Oh, there's one in there. All right, guys, let's go. And you can't, like, this stuff, this game is crazy. It's just over the top crazy, and I think that's what I like about it. It's not so much the violence and the swearing and the poop and the pee, which I can live without all of that stuff. But the insanity of this game, like I'm clearing out an animal control center full of scientists with monkeys that have scientific experimental stuff jammed in their brains, and they're taking out vengeance. Like, this stuff just ain't normal. And I think that's what I like about this game. It breaks the barriers of what classifies as normal. You. And again, it has that old school PC feel to it. And they didn't fix anything either. This game is not by any means perfect. Postal 2 was not a perfect game. The hit detection definitely leaves something to be desired. And it's all back. It's exactly the same way that it was. And quite honestly, after this length of time, I wouldn't want it any other way. I'd be upset if this came out the year after and it's like, oh, they didn't fix anything. They just made more of the same crap. But look at all these monkeys I got. This is awesome. Look at these guys. But yeah, here we are 12 years later, and I wish more games that were this old could get expansion packs, because a lot of people are claiming that this is DLC. And what DLC, I don't classify this as DLC. This is what expansion packs used to be back in the days of PC. This is a full-fledged campaign. It's not just like a skin or one mission or a couple of missions. This is a full-fledged campaign, and it's awesome. So yes, this is not DLC. This is an expansion pack. And I wish more games that were this old could do things like that, especially after the travesty that was Postal 3. Rock Paper Scissors had very, very little to do with that game outside of, I think, writing the script maybe, but they didn't actually develop the game. So they're back, and it's just great. It's just great. I love this. And like I said, I would not be opposed to more games of this age getting expansion packs, because let's face it, and this is a very cult classic game.
That's the stuff.
People are gonna want this, and yeah, it's pretty darn cool. I actually miss when PC games were like this. Actually, if this game originally came out in 03, this is probably the Unreal 1.5 engine. It's not even Unreal 2, so this is old school, baby. It's a silly little game that's actually illegal to own in some countries. In fact, in New Zealand, you can go to prison for 10 years for possession of Postal 2. Meanwhile, what should be illegal is owning Postal 3 because it's so crap. And I think that's why a lot of people received this expansion with open arms, just because of how trash Postal 3 really was. I mean, people felt violated playing that after playing Postal 2, which is just proof right there that the game's not just violence, lowbrow humor, and a lot of vulgar language. It still needs structure and good gameplay to actually make it fun. And Postal 3 just wasn't that. Is Postal 2 a perfect game? Nah. Is this game for everybody? Not even close. To me, this game is like sushi. A lot of people can just indulge in the taste that it is. Its consistency is completely different from any other food. And most people who like sushi don't just like it, they love it. And others, the mere sight and smell of it just make them want to vomit in disgust. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you have to disapprove the people that do. And vice versa. And that's Postal 2 in a nutshell. I like it. I don't like sushi. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean you are either. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm just going to end the video here. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, FarmHouseMedia, if you like these videos. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, because it really does help, and we will see you on YouTube. Cheers!